There are so many Excel formulas, but in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you 5 main Excel formulas you should know. Now, what I'll be showing you is not only going to make your work faster, but it's also going to make your work easier. Alright then, so let's begin. First, what I'll be showing you guys is the string functions. Now, how can we use the string functions? We're having our data here. Now, all of these data I'll be using, if you wish to also use the same, you can download it in the description below. Alright, so now this data here, I'll be putting in my equal to first. Now, if you want to start with any formula, you definitely need to use your equal to first. So I'll put in my equal to, then I'll use either left or right. And I'll be using the left here, left. Now, if we want to select this, all we just have to do is to click on your tab on the keyboard. Just click on it, and this is it, pops out. Then what I'll be using next is this. I'll click on this and put in the comma, and then I click on 2. Now I'm using 2 because it's just having the address, the C and the T, which is just 2 alphabet. Now if I should add like 4 at the right, then it will be from here, it will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I wish to use 2 at the left, that is this 2. Good. Then when you're done, you just hit your enter. Now this is it. I'm having C T. Now if I want for the rest of them, I just simply come here, click, hold, and drag it down. Now I have for all of this. So like I said earlier, if you want to use the formulas we used before, this is it up here. The left, which is for this C and the T because they are the left hand side. But if you want the right, you can use it from here. Then you can also use mid, which is the middle. You can use mid. Alright, then you click on, or you highlight the parts you want to work on, then you put in your comma. Then if it's 2, you want to be selecting out of those datas, which is the C and T. That is why I used 2. I can just simply highlight it. So now this is how you can actually do this. Up next, we are going to be seeing how we can actually join our text together. Now we are going to be joining the first name and that of the last name. Now this is where we are going to be inserting it. So first, like I said earlier, what you have to do first is to put in your equal to. Now after putting it, I'll click on the first one, which is this. Then I put in the and sign. Then put in my quotation. Alright, then I'll be adding the comma here now. Now this comma is actually going to be differentiating the first name and the last name. Then I'll close my quotation this time around and also put in the and sign. Then I click on the last name. Then I hit my enter. Now this is it. This is how you can join the first name and the last name. So if you want to do the same for the rest, you just click here and drag down. Now you're having 4 rest names. So this is how you can join text. Also, we are now going to be looking at the large and small functions. Now in my data ID, I'm having my product and my sales. Now these are all the products. Let's say a company, they sell all of this, and these are the sales they've had. Now we want to now rank the sales, which is the highest and which is the lowest. So let's see for the large, putting our equal to first, then we type in our large. Before we complete it, we can just simply click on our tab on the keyboard. Good. Then after doing this, you highlight all this part down, you put in your equal to, and then you highlight all of this. Then you hit your enter. Good. Now we're having this. So we did the large, so this is actually the largest. Now if we check it here, you see this is it here. So if you want to get the second and the third one, you just come right here, click and drag it down. Now this is how you rank them. This is the highest, then this is the next, followed by this. So this is how you can actually go for the large. So if you want to go for the small function, you can do the same thing. Now I'll be deleting all of this. Let's see how we can do that. Put in your equal to, then you put in small, click on your tab on your keyboard, you highlight all of this, put in your comma, and then you highlight these ones. Then enter. Now this is it. Now if you look at this here, you see that this is actually the smallest, which is this right here. Then if you need it to follow up, just click and drag it down. So this is how you can go about with the large and the small functions in Excel. Next, we have the SUMIFS. Now, the SUMIF actually allows us to sum up our data if they are true. Now I'm having social media here, I'm having the months and the sales. Now I want to sum up the months, all the sales for the month of 5, for 5 months. So this is 5 and this is 5. So it's actually going to be helping me to sum up this and this together right here. So now how can we do that? Equal to, you put in your sum if. This is it here. Sum ifs, you insert it. Then we are going to be highlighting this first. Put in your comma, you highlight the next one, put in your comma, and then you click on the months you want to use. Now, if I should actually change this to 7, it's also going to change. Now, I'll be using 5. I just click on this here, and then I hit my enter. Now, this is it. It actually summed it up. Now, if I should come here and look at this, this is 5 and this is 5. Now, let's try adding it up. This is 22 and this is 34, which is 56. This is it. So now if I should come here now, let's say for instance, I'll be changing this now to 7. It's going to change this one here. Now this is it. This is just 7. And look at it here, we're having just 7. Then if we should add 7 to this, it will also add it up here. It's going to be adding this right here. So this is how we can go about with our SUMIFS in Excel. Finally, we have the index match. Now, this index match is going to be giving us the sum of the product and on the month of June. Now, this is our product shoe. In this here, we have our product, which is the shoe, and then the month of June, which is right here, June. So it should give us the sale for the month of June on shoes. All right, so now we are going to be using the index match, but we are going to be using it separately. We'll use the index first and the match. All right, so what do we do first? We'll be putting in our equal to first, then we'll put type in index, click on your tab on your keyboard, then we're going to be highlighting all of this. Now I'll click here, I'll do Control Shift down, which is my arrow key, then I also do Control Shift right, which is also my arrow key. Then after putting this, we're now going to be typing in the match now. So you put in your equal to first, then you type in match, click on your tab, your keyboard. Then we're going to be selecting the product, which is the shoe. You click on it. Then we put in our comma. Then we're going to be highlighting all of our products. Good. Then we also put in our comma. Then the exact match, which is 0. This is it here. I'll just be clicking on this. Good. Now I've inserted this. So we just close the brackets, they put in our comma. Then now we're going to be typing in match. Okay, then the lookup value, which is this is lookup value. Then we'll put in a comma. Then the lookup array, this is it, a lookup array. We'll come up here and highlight all of this, which is the lookup array. Then we'll put in our comma, and then the exact match. This is the exact match here. I'll put in this. Then I'll close my bracket for the first one and close it for the second one. Then this is just the formula. So you can actually follow this formula step by step. So then I just hit in my enter. Good. Now this is it. So I just got the sale for the month of June on the shoes. Now let's check if this is actually correct. We're going to go to the month of June. This is it here. The month of June, and then the product shoe, which is this. So now this is 141055, which is this right here. So let's say for instance we want to now change this to, let's see, December. Now it's actually going to be changing this to December. This is it for the shoe. We can also do the same thing here by changing this for instance to laptop. And this is it. It's also going to change it. So these are just all the formulas we have discussed today. All right, so I know you must have learned a lot from this. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and also continue to share this video so as others can also enjoy what you just enjoyed. All right, if you wish to learn about the basic formulas in Excel, you can hit the next video, which is right up here, to watch more on formulas. All right, guys, so see you guys in our next class and stay safe.